Okay, so today I'm going to try to do a quick tutorial on how to get started in Cyrodil. So what I have here is one of my characters that has never been in Cyrodil yet. So he's just level 11, and he's in DC. So to get going, go to your Alliance War, and you want to first of all you want to do is assign yourself to a campaign. And what we're going to be doing is going into this Blackreach campaign because that's the one that the current guild is using. So I'll right click on that and select it as my home. And then I'm going to right click and enter campaign. This takes a few seconds as long as it's not locked. And you'll know that it's campaign or that's locked if there's a little lock on like these. Okay, so it should be porting me there any second now. There we go. So this is, like I say, for DC. AD and EP have very similar home bases. So to start, it'll be, very much the same. So what we got to do is find the quest giver. And I have not done this for so long, I'm going to have to run around. Oh, got a banker. Well, while we're here,
May prosperity find you.
You have access to the guild banks that you are in if you're here, as well as your regular bank. Lots of different vendors and stuff. Feel free to explore at your leisure. Let's go see if one of these guys will give me the quest.
Our conquest of the Imperial City is underway, soldier.
No, we do not want this. This one will send you to Imperial City.
You seem in need of guidance. If you wish to know more of warfare in Cyrodil, I can start you on the path.
This is one we're looking for.
The simplest of tasks to begin. Carry these munitions to Bugbesh, master of the siege range near the southern High Rock Gate. The transit to Shrine will take you there faster than the swiftest steed. You are the best judge of that. Even so, the southern High Rock Gate should be your destination. Once there, speak with Grand Warlord Dorotine if you wish to bypass training.
So, the hard answer to that is no, you never want to miss your training, even if you're experienced. It gives you some quick AP and definitely helps you on your way. So this is the transit to Shrine. This is how you actually travel around Cyrodil. There's also the regular way shrines that we're familiar with, and to leave Cyrodil you'll want to find those at the home base, which there's 2 of. So from here you can leave your home base. But that is not our plan. Our plan is to do the training mission. So back to the Transitus Shrine, or however you want to pronounce it. So from here we need to travel over here. And so if you were EP, you would be landing on one of these 2 spots. AD will land on one of these 2. But like I say, everything happening right now is very much the same. So now we got to find our quest giver. Oh, yes, travel to the siege range. So this is where you'll get on your mighty steed and ride down to where you do your training.
Nothing like the smell of a freshly oiled trebuchet, is there?
Okay, before I do this, I'm just going to quickly check one thing here. Just trying to remember. Currency, here we go. So right here is alliance points. It is a type of currency that's used in Cyrodil, and right now we have 0.
Nothing like the smell of a finally.
So this is going to give me 3,300 just by doing this quest.
Why else are we here?
So just continue on this quest like you would any other quest.
Siege weapons are dangerous to the unwary.
I'm going to go through this bit by bit. I just actually gained 2 skill points by doing that.
Trebuchets, catapults, and ballistae are weapons to be feared. Their reach is long, and their fury devastates walls and foes alike. Learn to use these weapons here. Let the target dummies feel your wrath. Each weapon, trebuchet, ballista, catapult, has unique abilities. Trebuchets deal massive damage to fort walls. There are 3 types. Fire pots spread burning oil, stones smash walls and foes alike, and ice balls cause damage and ensnare soldiers. Ballistae excel at destroying enemy siege weapons, including rams. Standard ballista bolts smash their targets. Fire bolts cause extensive burn damage, and lightning bolts shock and ensnare their targets. Catapults are the bane of enemy troops. Meatbag catapults spread disease. Oil burns all it touches, and scattershot pummels its victims. No, warrior. The trebuchet and ballista strike from great distance, while the catapult has a shorter reach. Remember this when you assault an enemy fort.
Okay, a quick little tutorial. So here's the different catapults. Most commonly used one here is the meat bag. You want to be dropping this on enemies, and it makes it harder for them to heal. So you can zoom out or in while you're on. To get off, just hit your escape button, and whatever you're bound to is how you would actually get on the siege. So what they want us to do is hit an enemy. So right there you see how we got the little crosshairs at the end. And we hit our dummy. Now we're going to try the same. Lightning, least used. The ballista is good for hitting walls and stuff. Firebolt ballista is what I typically will use for hitting down walls, and also for trying to take out enemy siege, or just even for hitting enemies. It's a good all-around weapon to carry. Once again, we're just going to hit our left mouse button to fire it. And another perfect hit. So fire is good for doors, and the stone is good for walls, but I'm going to use a stone here, and I'm going to hit this dummy. Because if you hit a person with it, it still does damage. Alright. Okay, where'd Bug Bash go?
Find out all you need to know? Good. You can buy siege weapons from a siege merchant at our entry gates or at forts we control. You need to know how to repair walls, doors, and siege engines. To hold onto our forts, we need to undo the damage our enemies inflict on them. Siege weapons can be repaired too. First, kill the attackers, then repair kits can fix some of the damage. Here's a practice repair kit. Use it on a siege weapon. When you're done, go speak with Aurorel. Use the repair kit first, then go talk to Aurorel.
Okay, so we have to repair a siege. So, trying to remember. Okay, so you need to get into your quick slot menu, and you'll find this is called the Practice Siege Repair Kit. Slot it anywhere on your circle. Get it ready to use. Go up to where the weapon is and activate. And that is how you repair. Pretty much do the same thing for repairing walls and doors. Those repair kits can also be purchased at the Siege Merchants. Okay, so I have to go talk to Oriel Varin now.
You are always welcome here, warrior. Others need to speak with you now, warrior. Go to the Elder Scroll Temple of Alma-Ruma and speak with Protector Isleen. She plays a vital part in the Covenant's mission to conquer Cyrodil.
Okay, so, I mean, my horse is pretty quick, but not as quick as it could be. As you can see, I'm getting quite a bit of experience by doing this. Wrong spot. Okay, so now you'll see that Alliance War is unlocked. And the Alliance War is Assault, and under Assault you'll have Rapid Maneuvers. You've heard people talk about rapids before. Well, this is what'll make your horse go faster. So I'm just going to slot that. And if this is the only reason you go into Cyrodil is to get your rapids, it's worth it. Alright, this is an Elder Scroll.
Hail, warrior. To most Covenant soldiers,
Okay, I'm actually going to blast through this. Feel free to, you know, take your time with it. But for the sake of everyone else, let's just do this. So now I've got to head back to the home base. I recommend you listen to all the talking first time through. After that, still do this on every character, but just, you know, you can just whip through it.
Hold a moment, soldier. The Covenant needs you. Your training nears its end. Our foes' forts and every Grulzul.
Once again, I'm just going to blast through this. This will explain all the different missions that you can pick up. It's good information to know. You can never pass up a backpack.
Honoring the enemy in warfront, battle is the best teacher.
Okay, so got another level. Okay, so now we're ready to hit into Cyrodil. So all these little blue ones you're going to want to pick up. This is a mission, warfront mission. Okay, this was a capture Castle Cyrodil.
Maces, swords, axes.
This is the special one. It changes. Sometimes it's capturing keep, sometimes it's resources, sometimes it's killing 40 enemy players. And all sorts of different ones. This one here is kill enemy Templars. And this is the easiest one to do. It's a scouting mission. So it says travel to Castle Elysia. So here we go. Castle Elysia is right here. So actually this is going to be a nice easy one. So as you can see, I'm starting from here. And everything that's connected I can travel to just by clicking on it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to travel to Robeck. And then we're just going to ride over. I'll do the scouting mission and that'll be the end of our training for today. Like I say, that's a keep door. So I've got my health bar set for percentages as well as the actual health. That way you know whether or not you need to repair stuff. Nice and easy, quick. Huh. Hopefully we're not under attack. Nope. Looks like the Zerg is heading to Elysia as well. I didn't pick up any siege or anything, so I won't be able to actually partake in a keep take in terms of sieging, but we can still go and have fun. Fine, I'll just... Yeah. Figured I'd just take that so we can get it off the screen. Whoops. Okay, so the good thing is, if you die in Cyrodil, to fall damage, you can res where you are. If you die from an enemy, you cannot. You have to spawn at one of your keeps. So even if I took a little bit of damage from a real person or an NPC, that would have messed me up big time and I couldn't have resed there. If you die to like an ogre or something like that, I believe you can still res right where you were. But it's been so long since I've died doing that, I couldn't really swear 100%. Okay, so we're nearing the castle. So it pops up on my screen to do the scouting report. So I'll hit my number 2 as it says. Keep in mind I've reset all my keys, so just do whatever yours tell you to do. Okay, so the returning, or my scouting mission is done. So what I need to do is return here to hand it in. Okay, so this keep was under attack. It was all lit up like this one, but it is no longer, so they've pushed us off. So we will not be taking this keep today. This is a resource. Not sure if this guy is trying to die. Let's go see. I'm gonna have to say they're actually trying to live, so let's see if I can survive. Nope, I can't. Oh! Okay, so we just got killed by a bunch of real people. Okay, so I'll choose my revive location. Any of these keeps that are blue, that are kind of lit up like this, I could port to. I wasn't able to travel from here to these ones because they were cut off. But when you die, you can port to them. So sometimes if I have to get to that keep really fast, I'll purposely die to the NPCs that are guarding something. And we'll... oh, look at this. I'm going to go there. Okay. I saw a squirrel, I got sidetracked, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, it was about porting. Okay, so yeah, we do what we'll call a blood port, which is die on purpose, so you can get to where you're trying to go faster. Okay, so it looks like we're probably going for the scroll up here. So the only way to go for a scroll is you have to have this keep here, plus this keep to open this gate, or that keep to open that gate. I'm not really here for the scroll. What I'm here for is going to be the sky shard that's back there. And I don't have my sky shards turned on, do I? Damn. Up here somewhere there's a sky shard, and I want it because you can only get it when the gate's open. charges. At this point, feel free to, you know, call it a training mission. We've done all that we really need to do. That'll get you started in Cyrodil. That'll get you into the campaign that we're going to be playing in, and hopefully it helps you get started. Now, trying to get through this gate may be a challenge because I really don't have what I need, and they're going to hit me hard. Aha. If you ride through though, sometimes you can survive, which I did. Okay, I don't have my add-on for Sky Shards, so I'm going to see if I can remember where this one is. I think it's up by this house. Maybe not. Apparently I was wrong. They're typically fairly close to the temples where the scrolls are. And if I don't find it soon, I'm going to turn on my add-on that tells me where they are. Because I am extremely deep into enemy territory, and I'm probably going to die if I don't find it soon. Okay, that is telling us that we got the scroll, so some people have grabbed that scroll and are taking it right now. Okay, I cannot find it, so let me get my add-on on. And reload the UI. Aha, it is down this way. Aw, man, it was a different house. I thought it was that one up there, and it's just burnt out one up here. Like I say, you can only get these Sky Shards when that gate's open, and you can only get that gate open when you have those two keeps. So if you're ever poking around Cyrodil and you see that that gate's open, definitely go pick up your Sky Shard while you can. Okay, as you can see on my mini map, you can actually see the scroll. So some guy has picked it up and he's running with it. So that's the guy with the big glow over him. Not really sure why he's going back that way. Only thing I can think of is maybe he's trying to troll, or he's just waiting for everybody to get the Sky Shard before he runs through the gate. At any rate, when you have a scroll, you can actually run faster, but you still want people in your group to give you rapids, so that you don't have to use your own stamina to push rapids, because you want to be running as fast as you possibly can. So typically everybody else will be on their horses to follow through. I typically like to make sure somebody kind of leads through, to draw some of the fire, kind of like a tank would. As you can see, that's what they did there. He'll run through the middle. So running a scroll is best to do on a stam character. It's not, it doesn't have to be, but like I say, it's a lot of running. And look, let's get that fancy reload screen. Jesus. So once again, that is an enemy scroll, so it has to be put into one of our keeps that we have control of. So typically, you're going to want to try to get it away from the EP as you can. So they're likely going to put it in either Glade Mist or Warden, because if we can get that scroll, it's going to go likely to Dragonclaw or Ailswell. However, I don't really feel like riding with them, so I'm going to blood port back to the home base. Once again. Die to these guys. Your armor does not deteriorate when you play in Cyrodil, so you don't have to worry about it costing anything to repair your armor. Gonna head back to the Southern High Rock Gate so I can turn in my quest. And just because I almost forgot, this is where you pick up the scroll quest.
The Covenant has great need of... The Covenant seeks to capture...
So this is capture the Elder Scroll of Gartok. So which one are they running? And actually we have Elder Scroll of Gartok. So if these guys can actually place it in one of the keeps, I'll actually get the rewards for the capture the scroll. All you have to do is actually have that quest up here in your quest. Where am I going? Yeah, so here's all the active quests. So this one here is shareable if I was in a group, but I have no group, so I have no way to share it. But the scroll quests you can share. I think the only one you can't is the scouting one, so everything else I believe is shareable. So I'm going to turn this in.
Good work.
And get some more AP. Okay, so that's going to end the tutorial. So let's just see by doing one scouting mission and the training. We currently have 11,291 alliance points, and you can go up to where the Alliance 4 tab is. I'm level 3 already for my rank. I am halfway through, almost halfway through from my tier 1 rewards, which is what we're doing to get the 50 transmute crystals. And if I want to see, oh, I'm 256th on the leaderboard. Great start. Anyhow, this should hopefully get you going, so hope to see you all in our events. Like I say, the AD and the EP starting zones are very much the same, but different, obviously. So if you have any troubles, you can let me know. Other than that, have yourself a good night.